Hey guys, the Firebird is here, and today we have breaking news. I'll be honest, I was not expecting this. Now, keep in mind that this is a rumor, but you did read the title right. Apparently, we're gonna be getting a Transformers TV series inspired of the Energon Universe, aka Transformers Skybound. Now, keep in mind that this is just a rumor, but it seems to have some very credible backing behind it, so that's the reason why I'm talking about it in the first place. This comes straight from the TFW 2005 website, so I'm gonna read out what it says real quick and then give you my thoughts on it. So, rounding off a busy day of big TF news is a very interesting rumor coming out from Bleeding Cool, claiming that a cartoon series based on Skybound's Transformers X GI.Joe Energon Universe may be in the works. Robert Kirkman's Skybound is bringing Transformers and GI.Joe together in a new animated streaming service. The show will be based on the hit Energon Universe comic books now published through Image Comics. Transformers and GI.Joe comic rights moved to Skybound after Hasbro pulled them from IDW Publishing. An announcement expected at San Diego Comic-Con, with the series promising shocking developments. This part is like straight from Odor, who got this info. He says, I got the nod from senior industry sources that Robert Kirkman's Skybound Entertainment's next big news is that they sold a new Transformers GI.Joe Shared Universe animated streaming service. It is based on the current Energon Universe comic book that Skybound publishes through Image Comics. Kermac and Skybound have formed in this regard as they are behind The Walking Dead and Invincible. Might that tie in with the new animated series? I don't know, but Skybound does like to announce these things at San Diego Comic-Con, and there is one of those in a month's time. Might be there be more than meets the eye, or will they decide to hold out until New York Comic-Con or split the difference? And yeah, you guys are right, we might get a series in the vein of it, which by the way, I actually did watch Invincible. I'm completely caught up with it. I really like that series, and if we're getting, an anime adaptation in that line, like, also with 2D animation and not like the 3D that has been done to death for the last how many series, I'm honestly all for that. Now, something else I want to say is that we don't exactly get confirmation if this is just going to be straight up a Transformers series, or, it's going to be a Transformers and G.I.Joe series. But the wording of this, it kind of makes it look like the G.I.Joe are going to be involved to some degree, like it's going to be its own shared universe. So, like, who knows? We might get, like, half and half, like, one part of the story might be G.I.Joe, another part might be Transformers, or they might do Invincible, in which, the Transformers and G.I.Joe are just separate storylines, and we follow both of them as, the plots slowly converge together, which is kind of how it happened with season 1 of Invincible, which by the way, it's a really good show, but don't watch it if you have a weak stomach. Seriously, things get really bloody. Now, the most likely reveal / announcement for this will probably be in San Diego Comic-Con. I don't expect to see any footage, though I feel like this is already something that has been in development for quite a while behind the scenes. And it's kind of interesting that they're doing this now, because right now the Transformers Skybound comics are on their 20th issue, and I'm not sure about the GI.Joe because I really don't care about them, but I know that series has also been going for quite a while. Assuming the first arc of the series will be the first 6 issues of Skybound Transformers, I can kind of see this working even though the comic is still ongoing. Now, this is stated to be an animated streaming service, so I don't know if this is gonna go on Paramount Plus, but I'm feeling that this might be an Amazon Prime exclusive, because I mean, they have the Invincible rep. I feel like it's gonna get more attention there, or alternatively they could probably like also air it simultaneously in Paramount Plus and Amazon, but I'm not entirely sure. Regardless, this is actually pretty exciting because the other Transformers series we have at the moment is Transformers Outer World, and I'll be completely honest, it doesn't look that good. So us getting a more maybe mature, Transformers series, cause look, the Skybound comics get pretty bloody at times. Like, there's a whole meme behind Starscream being a mass murderer for a reason. But for now, all we can do is speculate and just wait and see. San Diego Comic-Con is not that far away from the current date we are on, so all we can really do right now is wait and see. Also, before we go, I have a few announcements to make. I'm selling a Donatron on eBay. I'm trying to give him a home. No one has bought him just yet. So if you guys want to buy him off me, be my guest. Also, consider becoming a channel member or a Patreon. You get access to some of the videos I haven't released just yet, like Biotrap Wasted Potential, the 1 hour long Galvatron's Revenge critique video, and a few others. And also, this Friday, we're gonna be celebrating my birthday. It's gonna be a birthday live stream. We're gonna be starting a little earlier than usual, around 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's gonna be a long stream. We're gonna be having fun. We're gonna, be looking at games, mods, that kind of stuff. It's gonna be an overall fun time. So if you guys want to join me, again, it's gonna be at 4:30 p.m. Friday Eastern Standard Time. So hope to see you guys there. But yeah, guys, I honestly wish I had more to say about this, but honestly, I don't. I think the possibility of us getting a Skybound series is actually very realistic, especially considering how well the Skybound comics have been received. They got awards, they sell pretty well. Over a period of time, it was even doing better than DC and Marvel's, like, primary comics combined, which was actually pretty outstanding. And I think Hasbro sees an opportunity with the storyline. I think so does Robert Kirkman, who is the man behind The Walking Dead and Invincible. So the chances of this happening, I think they're actually pretty high. Now the question is, when will it happen? And will we actually see footage? Do they have a working trailer, a footage out there for us to see? Or is this gonna be something that it's gonna be like maybe in the next 3 years we'll see like season 1 of this drop? I don't know, like honestly, I feel like if they're gonna announce a single Comic-Con, I feel like they at least have the title and they at least have some test footage to show. I am a bit like skeptical about having the GI.Joe there, because you guys know I don't care about the GI.Joe. But considering the Transformers, well, I mean Hasbro's like wanting to make that GI.Joe crossover movie that has been in the works in the background. We haven't heard anything about it. So I do feel like this will be the perfect way to do some brand synergy. Like, we're getting a G.I.Joe movie and now we're getting a G.I.Joe X Transformers series. I feel like it just makes a whole lot of sense. And honestly, the fact that this is G.I.Joe X Transformers is what makes me believe this rumor, because if this was like someone BSing, just throwing rumors, without any substantial evidence into the wind, they'll probably just say a Transformers series. But the fact that it's a G.I.Joe X Transformers series, which just so happens to tie into the movie, I feel like that's the type of thing that Hasbro will do. And I don't want to say it's all but confirmed, but I think it has a very, very high likelihood of this actually happening. So for the time being, all we can do is just wait and see. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to, tell you the news and all that jazz. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on all this. Do you guys think that the G.I.Joe X Transformers series will actually happen? Do you think this is gonna be on Amazon Prime or maybe on Paramount Plus? And are you excited to see the Skybound comics possibly being adapted into the TV? Or do you think it's a little too soon? Frankly, I think we have enough material to work on, and considering how long these series take to come out, by the time we're on season 2, we'll probably be at issue, like, I don't know, 40 of the Skybound comics, so that will be like 3 arcs ahead of time. So I don't think we have anything to worry about when it comes to the anime catching up to the manga, if you get my drift. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hopefully you'll enjoy. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do that annoying YouTuber stuff the algorithm likes so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, guys.